We are live from the office in Nashville, Tennessee. Happy New Year, everyone. Good to be with you. Jaimee and I are home, and we are cooking and cleaning and being home for a long stretch, which is something that we did at the beginning of the pandemic, and then towards the I don't know, you can't even measure this pandemic, but somewhere in there we went back on the road again, and we did all the makeup dates. We never canceled any shows. We just kept postponing them, and we made them up, mostly in the summer. We played 12 festivals or so, and somewhere around 60 cities, I think, made up the tour dates that were canceled. Not canceled, postponed, and then we grounded the tour grounded around Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken, with one or two shows winding our way back home after Thanksgiving, and then we've been home since. So it's good to be home. Thank you to everyone who hopped on the Three Women and the Truth New Year's Eve, second annual New Year's Eve live stream. We enjoyed that with Gretchen Peters and Eliza Gilkison. We have toured for many years together as Three Women and the Truth. And sometimes we bring Barry Walsh, who is Gretchen Peters' husband, and we call him the Truth. And Jaimee has joined us often. And so it's grown really to Four Women and the Truth.
I think I'm the ampersand.
You're the ampersand. You're the and.
I want to be.
You're the and.
I want to be the connector.
Oh, for so many years on playbills, we've all gone through the humiliation of being recognized as and others.
I have a funny story.
Featuring, Emmylou Harris, Rodney Crowell, Steve Earle, and others. And so you're still working your way through and other ampersand.
I remember one time I was on this like really cool bill at the Cactus Cafe somewhere, ACL something, and it was like that. It was like Hal Ketchum, Jimmy Dale Gilmore, and many more. And I was still working my day job, and I was driving my boss to lunch. I was like, "That's me. I'm and many more."
Upgraded to ampersand on New Year's Eve. But it was a wonderful 90-minute show that we played on this technology, which is so cool that we're able to reach out to all of you visually and audibly during this time. We are going to swap songs today, just Jaimee and I. I'll probably read a little from the book. It is January 2nd, 2022. Has anybody written the date down yet? The 2022. It's starting to feel like time is circular. We keep going. Groundhog Day. Like we had tornado warnings twice in the last week here in Nashville, and it's been unbelievably warm, 76 degrees or so yesterday. It broke all the records on record. The warmest day, the warmest New Year's Day on record in Nashville. And today we have a 100% chance of snow. So wild changes in the weather. And Jaimee's still very Texas acclimated. Her weather system understanding is Texas Central, and she's like, "Is this how it is here?" I'm like, "Not since I've been here in 20 years. I've never seen this." So, it's good to have all of you with us. I don't think I have anything else to comment on. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we start playing music for folks?
Let's just get into it.
Yeah, thanks for being with us today. I don't have a whole lot more to say. I'm going to have Sam Baker with us, though, next week. Our dear friend Sam said yes, and so he'll be guesting on the Sunday with Mary show next week, which is always a big pleasure to have Sam with us. You ready to play some music, Harris?
Sure.
Sunrise at low tide, songbirds on the high wire, full moon on the hillside, hanging low, walking around with a big smile. Been such a long while. How'd you find me? How'd you know? I was stranded, shipwrecked, sidelined on the shore. You wrapped your arms around me. Now I look for love no more. Barefoot under blue skies, honeybees, butterflies, your golden hair in the sunlight, and your heart so true. Sailboats on the skyline, feel so good to feel fine. Hallelujah, hallelujah. No more waiting, no more worry, no more searching, no more alone. I got my love beside me, and I am finally home. By far, that's the happiest song I've ever written.
No kidding.
It's just straight up happy, I think. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, except for it's fun to play a happy song.
I love that it's like the happiest song you've ever written. And tell us the title again.
Fall Apart World. Yeah.
Perfect. So on brand for Gauthier.
Well, you know, happiness is sometimes it's the absence of strife and struggle. It's the absence of huge problems and the absence of fear, maybe the absence of emptiness and the sensation of everything's okay right now. And that's kind of what the song is. Like the singer's very aware that this probably won't last, but right now it's a good day. And sometimes, you know what? That is worth capturing as a songwriter, and it's taken me all these years to be able to do it. It's very counterintuitive for me to capture the good times in song. I wonder why.
Do you think that, like, unless you're someone that has like a discipline, like a co-writing date, or like a time that you carve out for yourself to write every day or 5 times a day or something, that you're probably not inspired to like sit down and
That could be it.
pick up a guitar
And I think probably for me too is that I've always turned to some music and song when I'm struggling to help me through it. It's always been my when I quit drinking and using drugs in 1990, when I got sober, 31 years ago, 31 and a half years ago, I needed an outlet to replace the drugs and alcohol. I needed something that could console me and calm me the way that drugs and alcohol did, but not kill me the way that drugs and alcohol were. And so music and song became that thing, and so I would use it as a almost a spiritual practice. I'd go to it in need, and when I'm feeling good, I don't feel like I'm in need. I feel like I'm fulfilled, and so it just was counterintuitive for me to ever capture the many moments of peace and joy. It just wasn't something, the guitar didn't call me then. And suddenly it is. It's really cool that I'll be turning 60 this year in March, and I'm just starting to be able to write this way. I think it's, I don't know, I've done everything backwards. Why not do this backwards? I've always answered certain questions in interviews that my life has been Kerouac in reverse.
I've never heard you say about that, but that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. All right, let's try another happy song, shall we? Bicycle bells on Rembrandt Street, Spanish shoes on the stranger's feet, newsboy caps, old Dutchmen, an alley cat with a Cheshire grin, sailors' bars, old cafes, cobblestone carriageways, kisses in the summer rain, falling back in love again. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam, Amsterdam tonight. Rocking horse carousels, calliopes, cathedral bells, hyacinths and daffodils, tulips in the windowsills. It's been a heartbreak year, but I'm so glad to be back here, walking these old streets with you, wide awake, a dream come true. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam, Amsterdam stairs, windows open to the square, late night coffee, gingerbread, cotton sheets, a king-size bed. None of this is gonna last, all of it is gonna pass, but I look into your eyes and see I got everything I'll ever need. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam, Amsterdam. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam tonight. Alright, feeling alright in Amsterdam, Amsterdam tonight. It just wouldn't be the same if I didn't screw up something. So, yeah, I was going to read a little thing that sort of addressed what we were talking about there, about the tendency to be writing more of struggle than joy. And you know what? I don't think, I think I'm really more interested right now in going to places that I haven't been able to reach yet as a songwriter.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and for me, a lot of those places are the joyful places, the places of peace and solitude and gratitude and a sense of wholeness and completion. And a lack of emptiness. Wow, who am I? Help. Jaimee got up and ran a half mile today.
That's why
it
I
was
still can't
40
breathe.
degrees out there.
It was a terrible decision.
I got a text. I was
I
at
don't
the
feel
pool.
proud.
I was going to swim.
I regret it.
Doing my mile. I got a text and Jaimee just, I just ran a half mile and walked a half mile. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm like, I don't know who I am.
I wish I could go back in time and undo it. It's like,
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I can't breathe. I still can't breathe. I was like,
Did you freeze or burn your lungs in the cold?
I don't know what I did. I freezer burned my lungs.
You
in the
freezer
cold.
burned your lung. Yeah, Texas lungs are not built for running in 40 and 39 degrees. Anyway, we are apparently continuing to grow and continuing to change, and we embrace that. I mean, you don't want to always do what you always did. I'm always interested in climbing the next hill and seeing what's on the other side, and so here we are in a way transforming ourselves and being transformed by life and love and happenstance, which right now obviously is pandemic and struggle and uncertainty. So we're all being our molecules are being rearranged, and the job of the artist is to try to capture what that looks like, and it's like trying to hold water in your hand. It's very difficult, and yet what a job. St. Francis of Assisi said, "One who works with their hands is a laborer. One who works with their hands and their head is a craftsman. But one who works with their hands, their head, and their heart is an artist." The way I see it, artists are links in a chain, rungs in a ladder that span the entirety of human history. Call it God or genius, truth or talent or love, but no matter what you call it, the thing that connects an individual to the source manifests itself uniquely. No two voices are exactly the same, and every voice matters. The articulations do not need to be complex. As the great country songwriter Harlan Howard once said, A country song is 3 chords and the truth. Anyone who is driven to truth and self-expression can become an artist. Ever since I started writing songs, I've been asked the question, does the music come first or is it the words? And my answer is this: there's no rules. It's different every single time. I start where I can, I start when I can, however I can. The starting place is irrelevant. It's different every time. It's cliched, I know, but if I knew where the great songs came from, I'd go there more often. Mm-hmm. The songwriting, oh wait, no. But here's what I do know. Artists are like firemen. When the rest of the world is running away from the explosion, they run to it and report back. Artists feel the heat, touch the burn, write the thing that they have to write, the particular story they are on fire for, the one that breaks their own hearts, the one that only they can tell. The ask is this: no matter how many songs you've written, each time the struggle is to get back to that singular place where it is just you and the fire alone in the room. And what I'm learning is the fire does not have to be pain. It can be love. To write successfully about love is no easy task, actually. It's quite difficult. Some of my very favorite Bob Dylan songs are on the Christian records, when he expresses his faith and love. There's a song he wrote called I Believe in You, and it's a manifestation of his faith. But it could be written about believing in a person. I think he's writing it about believing in the Lord at that time, but it could be read as believing in someone or something. And it's so powerful. It's one of my favorite Dylan songs. And it is very difficult to write of that kind of love and faith. So anyway, Jaimee Harris, I would love to hear you play.
All right, well.
You got anything for us? You know, you got this here. Would it be easier to have that cord coming off the other side, or is that okay?
Do I have my headphones on backwards? Is that what you're
They're
saying?
not backwards. It's just the cord is kind of where your hand is.
Wait, that means, are they on backwards?
I think they're on. They're not on backwards.
I think they are.
That's okay. Just get the cord away from your hand. There you go. You got a little more space now.
It's because I was like, it sounds weird today. What's happening?
Oh, they're backwards.
Yeah, but when I was running for 20 seconds, my AirPods I realized are breaking, and so I just thought
Everything is broken.
everything's broken.
Take a deep breath. Feels like you're choking. Ew.
Finally calling back all my friends. They've been wondering where I've been. I went off the deep end. This time it was a good swim. I've been running around with someone. Never thought I'd be this fun again. Well, I never would have thought it had you told me that we would come together quite like we have. Kinda reads like Kerouac, crossing country, then going back to New York to figure it out. Back to the place I loved you right out loud. Well, work's piled up, dishes ain't done. I've been stuck on the telephone. Ain't been sleeping in my bed. I'd rather be in yours instead. Guess I've come a little undone. Hey, I'm just missing someone. And I'm
Lisa Marie. This song is called "Missing Someone," and I believe it's going to be on your new record. Is that right?
It's the very last song on the new record, which I think is
Yeah.
really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
very
really
last song
excited
on
about
her
it.
new record, which won't be out for another little while.
January
23.
2023. And if you want to check out my Patreon page, I just told everybody on the Patreon page exactly why it is that it won't come out till 2023. But I'm dropping little clips of the songs there in Patreon, and I'm also sharing with them the demos that I sent to Mark. Which was just like, remember at the beginning of the pandemic when we were kind of like free floating through space?
Yeah, the demos of the songs you thought might make the record. You
Yeah.
had so many songs.
So I sat down and like that one was like probably the most produced one. Like I learned how to make little drum loops and I sang a bunch of harmonies. It's like really fun. So that's going to be on the Patreon soon. That little home version.
Yeah. So Jaimee has a new record in 23. I have a new record in June. And the reason we can't, they're done. The reason we can't put them out now, we want to actually, but the vinyl manufacturing plants are way behind. And the record company that we're working with, any good record company right now, will tell you just wait so that we can get the vinyl. Because what happened in our business, the music business, is that CD sales have gone down, but vinyl sales have gone up. So I think the general trend is people listen to music on Spotify and buy vinyl. And so if fans are listening to streaming and buying vinyl, we can't put a record out without allowing the record company to do their job and manufacture at least a couple of thousand vinyl, and give it a running chance for people who collect and who listen to vinyl. So that is why we are stuck in supply chain waiting, but that's okay. I mean, June will be here in no time, and gosh, the time seems to go by so fast right now that it'll give you time to make some videos, get some great artwork,
I'm
and
excited
really
about the
set
video
this
for
thing
that one
up.
too, yeah.
Really set this thing up. Play another song, Jaimee Harris.
Okay, you got it. I was just going to check out some. I'm going to do one from the older record.
Doesn't that feel good?
Huh?
Doesn't that feel good to say such things?
Yeah, it does.
This one is from my first record, which until like last week, your only record.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Many a day I spent hiding underneath my sheets, praying the light could find me still. Just a glimpse of the world that was outside my bed. Well, it seemed to work so well. But me, I never fit, and I didn't try. No, I just quit, and I taught myself to fake a smile. But oh, true joy, it came when I looked through my window pane and saw it ain't been raining for a while. So I ain't waiting for it, gonna go catch it now. I've been waiting for so long for someone to show me how. I'm gonna go catch it now. And I may not live a righteous way, but I'll try to never hide my soul away from anyone ever again. So I ain't waiting for it, gonna go catch it now. I've been waiting for so long for someone to show me hell. I'm gonna go catch it now. All I saw was all of me scattered around in piles of ashes on my old streets. I saw who I was, where I've been, who I am, who I'm wanting to be. So I ain't waiting for it, gonna go catch it now. I've been waiting for so long for someone to show me hell. Well, I'm gonna go catch it now.
Catch It Now is the name of that song. I tried to type it into the
Everything.
comments section,
It was like a
and the
miracle.
live stream disappeared on the big screen, and I don't know what happened.
It's like a miracle the stream didn't end just now.
I
It was
just tried to type it in. I can't do technology, y'all. I'm terrible at it. And I got this Mighty Mouse, is what it's called. And sometimes this font goes from normal to
yeah.
to George Jones.
I
I
know,
don't know
I
how to
have
get
that-
it back down.
It's like really sensitive with Google Calendar, so sometimes I'm trying to
just
put in like
goes-
a thing and it just like goes to like 2025 or something. I'm like, oh, it's like too sensitive. Yeah.
Yeah, the one time I tried to do this when you weren't here, I couldn't turn the live stream off.
I remember that for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes, because the Mighty Mouse made everything big, and there was no off. All I could see was like 3 letters the size of Texas. Anyway, somebody was asking for a song from you, and
Oh, I saw that. Go by.
I thought it's
Keep me on your mind.
yeah, it's a request. Show me how to post that in there. How do I do that?
Okay, so
Just
see
hit
that?
show.
Yeah, that's it. Sure. Good job.
Yeah.
See, you're doing it.
Yay! Look at me doing that.
Sure, I can play that. I'm happy to.
I think that would be cool.
Sure.
There you go.
Thanks for asking.
They said that it would come, and the heavens opened up, and the sky began a crying all the rain. Saw it all from Tennessee, wishing you were here with me, wishing I was wrapped up in your arms again. I keep listening to your song. It helps me to carry on in a world I seem to be floating above. You're a million miles from me, but it's quite the poet's dream to feel such a longing, feel so tortured, know such love. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? We'll spin our tale in rhyme, putting love in every line, and we'll be singing here together before long. Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? Alright. Oh, it's too hard to think on all the days that come between the next time I'll hold your hand in mine. One day you'll greet the dawn, I'll be riding right along, but while you're gone, won't you keep me on your mind? What are you laughing at? Won't you keep me on your mind as we wander through this time, marking off the days with X's and O's? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind? I will do the same, you know I ain't that far behind. As you go, won't you keep me on your mind?
Someone asked if that's going to be on the new record. It's not, but it's already out in the world. You kind of gave it to me as a birthday gift. Do you remember?
I gave it to you as a birthday gift, and I gave it to the folks down in Australia that suffered through some of the terrible fires. Aaron Lee Tashian here in Nashville auctioned off his production services, and I was the highest bidder, and I bought his production services for Jaimee for one song. And he produced that song for Jaimee. He gave that money to people working to help some of the folk that suffered some of those terrible fires a couple of years ago.
That was like
down in
2020.
Australia. Yeah, it was the beginning of
2020.
It's been so much catastrophic, so many catastrophic events ago. And so Aaron produced that, and you put that out in the world somewhere. I think it's available on Spotify everywhere, right? Everywhere you find your songs, you will.
On my website, on Spotify, on Patreon, everywhere.
That's right. People want to hear a couple more from you, Jaimee, and I'm going to keep track of what they're asking for.
Sure.
It looks like they want to hear Boomerang Town. They want to hear To Live Is To Fly.
Oh, cool.
Love Is Gonna Come Again. You're getting all kind of
Well,
requests.
that's cool. Snow White Knuckles.
Putting the love on you today.
Well, that feels great.
I think it's awesome that everyone is becoming familiar with your catalog and asking for your songs, and
It's double cool when they ask for songs that like aren't even in the world yet. You know?
loyal bunch of y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right, I'm gonna give this a try here. Played it a couple times on the stream. This is the title track from my new record that's coming in June. It's called Dark Enough to See the Stars. And my artist, designer person, Gail Marowitz in New York City, is flirting with glow-in-the-dark vinyl
It looks so cool.
with stars on it that sparkle. It looks so cool. At the bottom of my tears, on the backside of my fears, center of the pain. I hear my voice call out your name. Days go by, nothing works. I can't believe how much this hurts. I don't know where you are. It's dark enough to see the stars. Dark enough to see the stars. Dark enough to see the light in an ocean black and deep. In the middle of the night, as I hold on to your love, like those lights from up above, I have drifted out so far. It's dark enough to see the stars. Curse the clock, time is a thief. Every life it measures brief. Every child is born to die, but the soul is born to fly under heaven's canopy. Tiny diamonds, you and me, lightning bugs inside a jar. It's dark enough to see the stars. Dark enough to see the stars. Dark enough to see the light in an ocean black and deep. In the middle of the night, as I hold on to your love,
Like those lights
from up above, I have drifted out so far. Dark enough to see the stars. I've been carried out so far. It's dark enough to see the stars. Thanks for holding the song down there. I'm not sure where my mind
Sorry.
went. It turned off for a minute. There was like
That
a
happens.
flicker. And then it came back online.
Oh, yeah.
And you held it. Thank you.
A lot of requests here. You got Truckers and Troubadours request. A drink.
That drink you got. I haven't played
Play
that
whatever
in
you want.
quite a while. We will play I Drink. Also, in addition to becoming comfortable with the love songs and songs of I guess happiness, joy, I'm starting to learn how to sing really soft, which I like. I like it a lot. The soft singing thing. You know who sings really soft? Willie Nelson.
He does. I thought you were going to tell the Etta James story.
Oh, that's a good story too. Etta James recorded a record of Billie Holiday songs, and she didn't do it until later in life because she said she knew she wasn't mature enough to sing them until she was in her 50s. But yeah, when I toured with Willie, and I did tour with Willie, that's that poster back there. I did a couple of weeks on the road opening for Willie Nelson in England. And it was amazing to me. When he talks, he almost whispers. He talks really softly. And when he sings on stage, he sings soft. He does not sing loud. He's a soft-spoken and soft singer. That's, interesting because having experienced, like singing on stage with Emmylou Harris, she sings like a foghorn. It's like a tornado siren. She sings so loud. It fills the room. She doesn't need a microphone. And with Willie, it's very internal almost. Without a microphone, you wouldn't even hear him. It's interesting to try different things as a singer. I don't know. What am I doing? I drink.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Still blows my mind.
What?
Like how you can listen to someone's voice over and over and over again on recording, but being in the room with them
It's a totally different
or
experience.
even like seeing them live, but being in the room with them and hearing them without a microphone is a completely different experience.
Completely different experience.
And I've never experienced, it was just so shocking to me, the Emmylou thing, that I'm still in shock over it. It's like, wow.
We rehearsed on the Cayamo boat with Emmy for a show that she invited us to be on. And she brought us into her room, and we sang with her in the room. And I think Jaimee said no words. She's a little nervous there. I've known Emmylou since I came to Nashville, so I wasn't quite as nervous, although she terrified me for at least a decade.
I still can't.
Because I hold her in such high esteem.
Rike calls it her hairdresser calls it my 4-finger wave, where I just stand on the back and go, but don't never say anything.
Sometimes it's best not to say anything.
It's best I don't say anything.
Here we go. Well, he'd get home at 5:30, fix his drink and sit down in his chair, pick a fight with Mama, complain about us kids getting in his hair. At night he'd sit alone and smoke. I'd see his frown behind his lighter's flame. Now that same frown's in my mirror. I got my daddy's blood inside my veins. Fish swim, birds fly, daddy's yell, mama's cry. Old men sit and think. I drink. Chicken TV dinner, 6 minutes on defrost and 3 on high. Beer to wash it down with another, then some whiskey on the side. It ain't so bad alone here. It don't bother me that every night's the same. I don't need another lover hanging around trying to make me change. Fish swim, birds fly, lovers leave by and by. Old men sit and think. but I don't. Yeah, one day. Fish swim, birds fly, daddy's yell, mama's cry. Old men said things. I dream. So I leaned back on the chair and there was a cracking, crunching sound.
I can see where it
I splintered it. Did I splinter
I
it?
think you might look at the middle there. Is that normal?
No. This is not a rocking
no,
chair. This is not a rocking
Yeah.
chair. Yes.
Best wishes for the rest.
Best wishes for the rest of the show.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're fine. I don't think it's going to go down. If it goes down, it doesn't go down far.
Good point.
You know, why don't you, it feels like a good time to fulfill a request or two. Why don't you
Oh.
do the town song that you did?
Oh, sure. Happy to.
Jaimee historically and traditionally on New Year's Day plays Townes Van Zandt songs with other Townes Van Zandt fans, songwriters, singers, usually in Terlingua, Texas, way down on the border, where the cowboys gather. Butch Hancock hosts open mic at the Starlight, is it? Mm-hmm. The Starlight
Theater.
Lounge Theater, steakhouse, restaurant, noisy room, crowded room, way too crowded for a pandemic room. So we're not there this year. But it's a celebration of Townes' life. Townes did die on New Year's Day. And so remembering him with love and playing his songs on that day is a tradition that many have, especially folks in Texas, songwriters in Texas who knew him and loved him. Jaimee is a huge Townes fan and has mastered many of his songs. So somebody asked for To Live Is To Fly, and I know she knows it.
Won't say I love you, baby. Won't say I need you, babe. But I'm gonna get you, babe. Will not do you wrong. Living's mostly wasting time, and I waste my share of mine. But it never feels too good, so let's not take too long. Well, you're soft as glass, and I'm a gentleman. Got the sky to talk about, the world to laugh on. Days up and down, they come back. Rain on a conga drum. Forget most, remember some. Don't turn none away. Everything is not enough, and nothing is too much to bear. Where you've been is good and gone. All you keep is the getting there. But lives to fly on the wind. Shake the dust off of your wings and sleep out of your eyes. picking down the line. I'll miss the system here. Bottom's low and the treble's clear, but it don't pay to think too much on things you leave behind. Well, they may be gone, but it won't be long. I'll be bringing back the melody, rhythm that I find. We all got holes to fill. Them holes are all that's real. Some fall on you like a storm. Sometimes you dig your own. The choice is yours to make. Time is yours to take. Some sail upon the sea, some toil upon the storm. But lives to fly on the wind. Shake the dust off of your wings and sleep out of your eyes. Shake the dust off of your wings and the tears out of your eyes.
Boomerang Town.
Want to play Boomerang Town?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of Harris songs today. You got it. Thank you. I was listening to, do you remember when we played at the Turning Point?
John McAvoy.
Yes! And it was
Yeah,
like the best.
Piermont, New York. It's right outside of Manhattan, but it feels like another world.
It was, I loved everything about it. It was so fun.
It's a
It
legendary
was
rum.
really, really fun. And I can see why.
Do you know Richie Havens used to play there for 2 weeks every year? John would give him 2 weeks. He'd sell out every night. It's a small little room, 60-person capacity. And I opened some of those shows for Richie Havens many years ago.
Wow,
there.
you did? I didn't know that.
I did. Here Comes the Sun. You
Wow.
remember Richie Havens?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I still have one of his T-shirts. I bought one. And he played a lot with his thumb.
Yeah, I had that interesting, like...
Yeah, he run it up and down the neck, and that was kind of his thing. Syncopated right hand and thumb. I had no idea exactly what the tuning was, but it was very cool. Anyway, Boomerang
cool.
Town,
All right.
Harris. Oh, anyway, you were talking about Piermont, John McAvoy.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, you remind me of like 12 other stories. We played there, and there was this guy that was so nice, and he came in, he had this awesome shirt. There was like a young Emmylou and a young Rodney. Do you remember this, like singing together? On
The guy who gave you the shirt off
At the
his
end of the night, he
back,
gave me
yeah.
his shirt, because I kept saying, wow, I love that shirt. I love that shirt. He gave it to me. But I was listening to that recording yesterday of our gig and playing that. I was like, oh my, like I just hear Jimmy LaFave in my guitar. No matter what song I play it like Jimmy in a weird way. I think I've been doing that since I was 14. There's something about the way that,
Jimmy hits it.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I do that, but except what it sounds like John.
John Prine, totally. I hear that.
I hit it like John, yeah.
I was working at the supermarket when I fell for Julie, knocked her up like everybody said I would. The day I turned 16, I got that job. Couldn't wait to buy a car, save enough. Leave this town for good. In August, I asked Julie if she'd run away. She said she wanted to wait till May to graduate. commoners travel the world, but on that took a back seat when we saw those double lights. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. You think you're soaring, you think you're flying, too young to know there's no use trying. You spin in circles, round and around, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang town. Julie got a GED and a job of 35. The only joint in town that's open all night. The diner next to the seminary. She serves the truckers, the troubadours, the punks, the college kids who trash their booze, all stoned and drunk, who always pay but never tip with daddy's money. Julie and I come from similar kin. Heavy drinkers, quick to anger's fist to skin. They all live and die here. That won't be us, I swore to her. I promise you will see the world. I just don't know when. As for me, the only dream I've ever had is getting out of this boomerang town. You think you're soaring, you think you're flying, too young to know there's no use trying. You spin in circles, round and around, in this boomerang town. It's a boomerang town. After her shift, she lights a smoke up on the bridge. Under the billboard, painted Jesus lips. Julie steps over the rail, thinks about salvation. The sun arrives and collides with the steeple, cast a shadow over God's most desperate people. Julie takes it as a sign. Let's go and starts flying.
was gonna come again.
As the water burst.
Please.
Oh, sure. Are you gonna make music videos for your record?
Yeah, Nielsen Hubbard and Josh are going to come up with a couple for me.
Do you know what songs yet?
No, I'm gonna let them pick.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I want to hire the young man that did your depressive state to give a try for Dark Enough to See the Stars, because he's so good at the animation.
Oh, he's so
and
good.
the imagery in the song it lends itself to an animated video, I think.
That'd be cool. He's great.
Yeah.
Benjamin Violet.
Benjamin Violet, we're looking for you.
Pelvis Wrestling. I love that. That's his band name.
Pelvis Wrestling?
Pelvis Wrestling.
That's awesome.
He wears a dress. He fronts the band with a bass. It's very cool. It's a
Yay!
really, really fun glam rock band. Yeah.
Yay for the young people who flip tables at the Money Changers Castle.
So cool. I love it. All right.
Love is gonna come again. Maybe when you're not quite looking. Maybe tonight, my friend. Maybe when you're driving, love will call and you will fall into a place you never thought you could fit in. Love is gonna come again. I know you don't believe me yet, stuck inside your head. Wonder what you could have said in that bed. Love will find you and remind you of the things you thought you'd give up feeling. Love is gonna come again. I know it hurts like hell right now, and only you know how. No one can tell you when. Oh, but love is gonna come again. Lying in your sheets alone, hiding from your telephone as it echoes through your empty home. No way of knowing if you'll have anything close to what you had then. Love is gonna come again. I know it hurts like hell right now, and only you know how. No one can tell you when. Oh, but love is gonna come again. Joy will find its way to you. Maybe it'll come with the morning dew, right where those flowers grew and butterflies flew, and on their wings they always bring a kind of peace to ease your grieving. Love is gonna come again. Oh, love is gonna come again.
That song has soundtrack written all over it.
I should say I wrote that with my friend Graham Weber.
Graham the Weber. It's such a beautiful song. I love hearing you sing it. Never ever can hear it too often.
Thank you. January 2023.
January 2023. It'll be out in the
You can
world.
hear it as much as you want after January.
Yeah.
You got a record deal. Yay! Boo! No, I'm stoked.
It's good.
I'm stoked. I'm ready.
good.
Like you said, it gives us more time to like. I'm excited about the videos and about the fun stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like
gives
all
you-
that
it
stuff.
gives you more time to really, really set it up. And there's no.
And I love that. I'm
yeah,
stoked.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Then it'll be like that.
Oh
Like we said.
gosh, yeah. People ask me if I believe songs can change the world. And my answer is, well, of course they can. Here's how. A song can change a heart by creating empathy. A changed heart has the power to change a mind. And when a mind changes, a person changes. And when people change, the world changes. One song, one heart, one mind, one person at a time. And I believe that to be true. Oh my goodness. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. I want to thank everybody for supporting me as an artist and an author. Thanks for getting my book. And I'm going to be working on another one this winter. Coming up on January 17th, we pull out and I head to a residency where for 30 days I will be trying to poke around my mind to see if there's another book in here. But for now, this one is everywhere you buy books, and if you want to get it from me, you can get it from my website, and it will appear signed. So if you want a signed book, get it from my website. If not, get it anywhere. It would be an honor to have you read my book. And another thing, before we play another song, I just want to say, a lot of you already got this from us, but I got the bundle. The bundle is 10 CDs, every CD I've ever made, for $50. But if you haven't gotten one, I'm going to throw another one in because we're rearranging the house. And I had a lot of my vinyl records and records that I'm storing were in Jaimee's office, and I started pulling boxes down and got everything out of Jaimee's office. And I came across a box of these, and I forgot I even made this record. So this was put out by Lost Highway, I guess around 2004, 2005. It's called Season of Mercy. It has I Ain't Got No Home, the Woody Guthrie song.
Yay!
The demo of Thanksgiving at the Prison. It's got Christmas in Paradise. And it's got Wheel Inside the Wheel from the Cambridge Folk Festival,
Wow.
July 2005. So I don't know what this sounds like. There's probably 20 of them.
I saw that it was like produced, like one of the tracks or two of the tracks are produced by Tom Utes and then the others are produced by Gurf.
Yeah.
So it probably sounds cool as hell. It probably
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
I don't honestly even remember making this record. So, but there's a box I found and it's got like 20 of them. So I'll throw this into any bundles that get sold today. And today is January 2nd. Yeah, I don't know if this is.
Someone says, "How can I get the bundle? How can I get that record? I bought the bundle twice."
Send
Will they
an
be-
email and I'll fire it off to you.
Great.
But I didn't know I had these, so they were a discovery. And what else do we have here today?
You're still doing handwritten lyric sheets.
Doing handwritten lyric sheets.
We
And,
have a songwriting masterclass coming up.
oh, that's right. And we sold another seat this morning, so there's only 2 seats left. We limit the class to 20 students, and so there's 2 seats left. It'll be online on Zoom. And that will happen in February and March, or on Saturdays at 2:00. That is on my website, and 2 seats left for that master class, and that will be me working with the songwriters to help move courage forward and help move songs forward, help move. The understanding of the craft forward and the art. And so Jaimee and I will be doing that together. And if you know a songwriter that you want to give a gift to, or if you want to just get your feet wet and come work with us, we'd love to have you. 2 seats left. And like I said, you don't have to be complicated to be an artist. In fact, the simplicity of it is the beauty of it. It takes courage, that's all. Next week we'll have Sam Baker, and then I will pull out of here and go to work. See if there's another book in me. Jamie's also going to go to work. She's got a little trip planned that she's going to be writing a song in a bunch of different towns, and we figured out how to do this in a way that's safe, given the surging numbers of this pandemic. This will all be done pretty much in isolation, which is really the only way you can write anyway. So thanks, everybody.
Yeah, good timing on us accidentally, right?
Accidentally going into isolation.
Oh, good. I'm staying in Airbnbs and not hotels where I have to like say hi to people. Like I'm totally isolated.
Yeah, there's no elevator rides with other people. You just hit the passcode and go in. And, yeah.
So lucky.
Yeah, and my little room at the residency is a private room with a private entrance, and I don't have to. Yeah, so we're. But we still have one more of these shows before we pull out for a month and go back to work creating art to bring to you. So that's our plan for the winter. So be with us next week. The great Sam Baker will join us. And I believe his partner Ashley has been singing with him, so he might have Ashley singing harmonies with him, which would be cool. And we know the joy of singing with your partner. It's exquisite and wonderful, and most of the time happy. Every now and then a train wreck, but there's more joy to be had than struggle. That's for sure. At least right now. So anything else to say before we roll this last one out? I think we're forgetting something, but I don't know what it is.
It does feel like we're forgetting something very big, but I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, well.
Happy New Year? Did we
Happy
say
New Year,
that?
we said that.
Okay.
Thank y'all for being on this ride with us. And we'll see you next week. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims. Till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath a silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams sing a lullaby. May there be no more struggle, no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. Beautiful. Thank you, Jaimee.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week.